welcome back to House of the Dragon. We've made it to our season finale. Where are we? What is this music? Got ourselves a very different vibe. Oh, monkey.
It seems you need us more than we need you.
You make a good point. So I'm assuming this is the Triarchy. Ah, some blue hair, as a Tyroshi should look.
You can topple the Prince Regent and sit the Iron Throne yourself.
Yeah, sure. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. It's just some ships. Important, yes, but not that important compared to dragons.
If he does not lead them, they will not fight.
Well met, Lord Tywin.
Wait, do we have a trans character on here? Because fuck yeah. Vagar, just calm yourself. Whoa. Where is that? Aemond, what did you do?
We must leave King's Landing quickly, and we will not return for some time.
Really?
What?
Flood in Tara, from what I hear.
He deserves no less.
Do that as
Why must I run?
because the Prince Regent is going to kill you.
It does seem likely,
He killed
Megon.
you before, and now
My dragon is dead
No.
and disgusting.
At least I don't think your dragon is dead.
It burst into flames like a sausage on a spit.
do not
Ugh.
despair, Your Grace. That
Don't need to explain it like that.
they will hail the returning king.
Ergon the realm's delight.
I mean, it's possible. It sure is a possibility. Will that be the case? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Come on, Rhaena, get yourself a dragon already. How long have you been just aimlessly walking out here?
Who's it up to then,
Not you.
boy?
He is the Prince, Ulf. Prince Jacaerys Velaryon.
The young prince!
This guy's such a fucking idiot.
He's not much use to the manners of court.
Or any manners at all, I'd say.
Yeah, it's fair to say.
I will see you hanged and your body fed to the dogs in the street.
I meant no disrespect.
Jacaerys sure isn't taking any shit from you.
Adam of Hull, at least, is known to you.
A man of integrity. I've had little to do with him.
You've had little to do with him, sir.
She is formidable. Still, Helena is no warrior.
That may be true, but could be a threat.
He thought himself invincible. My ship is no longer the Sea Snake. I've given her a new name.
If it has anything to do with Rhaenys, it's gonna make me sad.
Queen who never was.
No.
You must crush this beast, and before too many days have flown.
True. Gotta take some action, Rhaenyra.
Dragons do eat pigs, I assume.
Cractus prefers them. How goes your master?
Caraxes loves pork, actually.
While you have mustered an army, Rhaenyra has faltered. If you declare yourself, your lords will follow you.
I never
You
took you for...
treasonous little asshole.
But what we need in this moment is a king.
Fuck off. Take his head, Daemon. I don't think you will, but you should. Send a raven.
It appears that the pretenders...
I was happier before I was queen.
Yeah, you seem to be much happier then.
It isn't a question.
They have defiled our birthright.
Whoa.
Commoners into Dragon Lords. It is a weakness. We are in peril today more than yesterday.
Peril.
Fuck you. Be nice to Helena.
Peril or basest fury at your own humiliation. Not like this.
Tell him, Alicent. No means no. Not happening. Aemond, go away. I'm surprised he didn't force the matter, to be perfectly honest, but... Well done, Alicent. Actually behaving like a mother should.
Lord Commander.
What are you doing?
I think of nothing else, my lord.
Steward's son from Dawn. Fucking the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Nope. How'd you figure that out?
Do not think I have no shame in me, sir.
I'm sure you're full of shame, but fuck you, I don't care.
And true honor is a mist that melts in the morning.
That much I can agree with you on.
Bleak philosophy. To die will be a kind of relief.
I would prefer to not die, personally, but I mean, If you want to die, go for it. How did he figure out that he was screwing around with his sister? Like, did I miss something? I mean, well done, Tyler.
Humble request.
I will most certainly consider it. After dinner.
Alright.
It does not befit a prince to pout. What would you call it then?
Brooding.
Do you believe that you are the first noble heir who was not sired by his noble father? Such is the way of
She makes a good point.
and in resenting it, you only diminish yourself.
Don't it just suck when your significant other just speaks perfect sense? You better get a dragon out of this. You are really going through it at the moment. We keep getting like such short scenes with her. Can I get a scene that lasts more than 1 minute with her, please?
Salute the captain's daughter.
I remember that from Game of Thrones.
Good song! Well delivered!
You want me to?
Indeed.
Yes.
I want you to fuck my wives.
How many?
How many?
Oh, and some more of these little birds.
You better be careful, dude.
You wish for us to kill innocents.
And so many.
It is hard, but it cannot be helped.
It is a pretty decent ploy.
We're afraid of nothing. Even if you are.
This fucking idiot.
Which one of us is a coward? There is a message from Harrenhal, Your Grace.
That our friend
Damon?
Rat on Damon.
The Castellan, Sir Simon Strong.
Hey. Why are you being creepy? What's up?
Do you never sleep, witch?
What the?
You do not scoff?
I'm no longer inclined to.
Not after what you've seen.
I'm pleased to eat it.
Ooh, Blood Raven? Holy shit, hold on. I'm gonna have to go frame by frame for this one. Ooh, the Red Comet. No way, they're showing Daenerys. That's fucking sick, actually. And it's even her theme. Cool. Look at you, Rhaenyra, sitting the Iron Throne. Everything else in the vision came true. That was by far the best vision yet.
You know what you must do.
Wait, was she like actually communicating with him? That was kind of dope.
Sister.
Will you burn me as you did Aegon?
What exactly do you plan on doing if she doesn't want to do it, Aemond?
That is a lie.
I saw it.
Ooh.
What you say is treason.
But it's also the truth.
Aegon will be king again. You'll be dead.
Is
You were
that
swallowed
true
up in the
or
god's
not?
eye, and you are never
Oh.
seen again.
God, I love Helena. Wakey wakey. Holy shit. He does have quite a large army. Wow, that's a really nice shot right there. Well, hello everyone. Alright, Damon. You've had yourself a mighty vision. Let's see what decision it has led you to.
And to whom are you sworn?
Let's see.
Sola Armazis.
So you believe in the prophecy now. Well, look at that. Righteous. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Bend the knee. Cowardly, treasonous little dick. I have to admit, I'm not sure I like that the vision is what's made him make up his mind on that, though. Like, without seeing the future, essentially, he wouldn't have sided with her.
We fight for our queen!
Well, Rhaenyra, I think you got yourself your army.
asked to lead, as you well know.
He's like, I recall being ordered to do this, so...
Position to which all who serve here aspire.
You want to help me?
Might have just hit a nerve there.
All these years, a reminder to be grateful. Now you wish to... suddenly to scatter the crumbs of your favor. I will decline any offers of help.
Fair enough, man. You're speaking nothing but truth there, Corlys. That's pretty fucked up of you, and you know it. Reyna, go get this dragon for fuck's sake. Come on. There we go. Go get it. Come on, dude. Every single scene with her is like less than 60 seconds, I swear.
And in striking, I doom thousands to their deaths.
War is war. I don't really know how you can change it. What?
I had to see.
What? Y'all are insane. Like, both of you are insane for doing this.
Mistaken.
You don't say.
In what? Sullies herself with a lover.
Do not judge me for what you yourself have done. Your father died. I took...
You judged her pretty hard for it, Alicent. I think she could at least get a dig in.
Virtue your banner.
I know.
It's too late. Alicent.
It is a bit too late.
Blood has been shed. Did you come here thinking you would be absolved?
I haven't seen her bite her fingernails in a while. It's like she's a kid again.
If you come then to King's Landing, I will see to it that our guards throw down their arms. We will open the gates. We will shed no blood. You will enter as a conqueror. This senseless war must end.
I mean, it won't end just like that, but...
I must take Aegon's head. And I have to do it for all to see. You know this.
Yeah, I think that's kind of true.
You know this. And make your sacrifice.
I'm curious, will you do it, Alicent?
A son for a son.
I know it's a hard choice, but make it. Wow.
History will paint you a villain.
Yeah, so be it.
A cold queen.
To die unremarked and unnoticed. And be free.
You speak as if from a distant dream.
Come with me.
You do sound very different. I certainly didn't expect that. But I like that conversation a lot more than the previous one that they had. Alicent has had like a complete change of character. Unless she actually managed to fool me completely right there, which I don't think so. I think she was genuine. Got some sweet looking armor there, Adam. Ulf, I really don't trust you, like at all, given everything I've seen now. Ooh, Tessarion, the Blue Queen, and the Starks. All the armies are starting to converge. It's about to go down. Hightowers, Starks, Lannisters. Oh, and all these different themes for the various houses, like, converging. That's really cool. Yeah, he's not really digging you. Finally. Ooh, Sheep Stealer looks fucking cool. Otto? Where are you? And it appears you took him up on the offer and you got the hell out of Dodge. That's an incredible shot right there. 2 in a row. Solid. Is that really how you end it? Alright, I have many thoughts. Many thoughts. So, now that the season is complete, I can finally get into like how I feel about the season as a whole. And even though I do like it quite a lot, I feel like it's incomplete. The missing 2 episodes to make it a full 10, I really do feel it here, because this doesn't really feel like a finale. It feels like the precursor to a finale. I mean, when the last season ended with that look Rhaenyra gave, I think everyone, myself included, were imagining that, okay, this next season is gonna go fucking ballistic. Like, she is not having any shit from any of them at this point. They killed her son. It's game time. And we spent pretty much the whole season with her still holding true to, I don't want to send us to war. I don't actually want to go through with this. I'm going to try and find every way to not do that. And well, on one hand, I think it makes her a very sympathetic character, and it does make sense given who her father is. It just felt like we were moving a little too slowly in this season, which I don't think I would have felt if there were 2 more episodes after this that had a big climactic finale. Like, the only climactic moment you really had in this season, at least action-wise, was right in the middle with Rhaenys versus Vhagar. And I'm not saying the season needs more action per se, just a little more forward momentum. Like, there are some things here that I feel we're just spending too much time on, and some things that I would have liked to get a little bit more of and we didn't get. One example here would be Rhaena's storyline. For like 3 episodes straight, we got just tiny itty bitty little scenes of her basically just being upset about not having a dragon and being sidelined. And then during this episode, every single scene she had was under 60 seconds long, was just her running through the wilderness trying to find this dragon. And then when she actually finds it, we don't even get to see her claim the dragon. I'm sure to them they think, ooh, what a cliffhanger. People are going to wonder, is she going to die in this situation? Is she going to claim the dragon? Even though the way it's been framed in this season makes it pretty fucking obvious that she's going to claim this dragon. And I suppose you could argue, like, oh, well, we don't want it to be too repetitive because we've already seen 3 other people, claim a dragon and what that looks like. We don't need to see it again. But none of them were as, like, prominent of characters as Rhaena was, so I would have liked to have seen her claim Sheep Stealer and actually get into that, especially because that dragon looked fucking cool. I loved, like, the curled Halloween-looking ass wings that it had. That was pretty sweet. And then there were other things here that I think we just got a little too much of, like Thailand with the Triarchy. I enjoyed those scenes. As much as I did enjoy bits and pieces of that, I feel like there was a pretty large chunk of the episode devoted to it, and I don't think that storyline is what the focus should have been on, personally, specifically for the finale of the season. Like, instead of seeing Aemond actually destroy Sharp Point, we just see the aftermath of it. And again, I can see for budgetary reasons, or even in some ways pacing reasons, like, you don't want to waste time just watching him destroy an entire town. But considering it's a point that they bring up multiple times in the episode, I feel like it would have been kind of warranted to see the act actually done. And then there's other things like Daemon's Harrenhal storyline, which I think most people can agree started to drag a little bit. And after the last episode, it seemed like, oh, okay, he's had a change of heart. He's definitely becoming a changed man. And here he still has to have one more vision for him to finally agree, okay, Rhaenyra should be queen, which I also take a little bit of issue with, that it has to be some vision of the future that literally shows him what is going to happen in order for him to agree that she should be queen. In some ways that makes sense, and in some ways I feel like it's a slight cop-out. Despite this, however, that vision was by far the coolest one. It showed a lot of things that I did not expect them to show, like Bloodraven, like slowly becoming the three-eyed raven up in the north, with all the roots and the trees starting to grow up out of him, which was very cool. Like, never did I ever expect to see Bloodraven on screen. That was just one of those things where I'm like, nah, it's too weird, it's too strange for audiences to like wrap their heads around. They're probably just never going to show him at all. And even though it was just a really quick little glimpse, it was very cool. I really enjoyed that. And showing Daenerys becoming the mother of dragons and everything. the White Walkers, dead dragons in this crazy war, and Helena speaking to him in this vision. Very cool stuff. Really, really enjoyed that. There were also a few little hint moments in there where I'm like, ooh, that's almost a spoiler to show that, actually. But it was very, very cool. I also happen to love the scene that it led into with Helena confronting Aemon saying, you know, I know exactly what your fate is, my guy. I also know what you did to Aegon. Sure, you can kill me, but it's not going to change anything. The future is set. Like, I've seen it. Enjoy it. Very good stuff. Liked it a lot. I also really enjoyed Alan's scene with Corlys, and I really enjoyed the scene with Alicent and Rhaenyra. It is once again an incredibly stupid decision on Alicent's part to go there in person. But to be fair, it's much less stupid for her than it was for Rhaenyra earlier in the season. Alicent, as she says, you know, she has no power. She has been completely rooted out of any position when it comes to the Regency. So now she just wants to help Rhaenyra win because she thinks, yeah, I made a mistake. I definitely fucked up. And the both of them spoke some harsh truths that I did very much enjoy seeing them actually get to say to one another. Because there was still a lot that was very unsaid when they had that conversation back in episode 3, I think it was. And this time, they're on a more equal footing in terms of where their mindset is at. And it's rather sad that because of the way things have gone down, they can never go back to like being loving friends for one another. But they can at least have this understanding. And unfortunately, as Rhaenyra said, Alicent will go down in history as an evil woman because of what she's about to do. And what she's already done. But I like that she's okay with that because she's like, you know what? I just want to be free. Like, I've spent my whole life in a cage and I'm tired of it. It's gotten me nowhere. It's brought nothing but death and ruin. I'm done with it. It was a very liberating, wonderful scene to see, actually. And the whole final montage was also really breathtaking to see, you know, all these different armies converging, this epic swelling score that has all the themes of like the major houses converging in it. It was very, very cool. But I still say that works best for like a penultimate episode for the season, not the finale. Overall, I'd give this season finale and the season as a whole an 8.5 out of 10. Still very, very good. One of my favorite shows currently airing. Cannot wait for season 3. But I do think the pacing on this season was very not great. Could definitely be improved. It felt like the entire season was mostly just build up for something greater to occur in the next season. And I wish they had played a few more big moments to make this season a little more memorable. Because I get the feeling in the grand scheme of the show, this is going to be the season that is either considered the worst or at the very least, the most boring, which I wouldn't go as far as to say it's boring, but I do think the pacing was very off in this season. And writing-wise, I do think this season struggled just a little bit as well, because, again, it would focus on things that sometimes didn't seem like it really warranted that much focus, and would sort of gloss over other things that I think did warrant just a bit more focus. But everything else, production-wise, is just utterly phenomenal on this show. The cinematography is some of the best I've seen in a long time. The CGI holds up extremely well in every instance. The costumes, the makeup, the acting from every single actor on the show is really next level. So I think if they can just kind of get it together when it comes to the pacing and certain writing choices, this show is just gold. But as it is right now, I definitely preferred the first season to the second season. But I would like to reiterate that does not mean I disliked this season. I still think it was very good, just not as good, and certainly had room for improvement. But that's about all I have to say about House of the Dragon. Cannot wait for season 3. As for the channel, I will now be covering season 2 of Interview with the Vampire. I know I'm late on it, but I wanted to finish covering this show first. So I hope I see you all there. And that's about it.